In the darkest year of the 20th century, when millions of innocent lives were being exterminated by the Holocaust, one man stood up against the system based on hate, at the risk of losing his wealth, his career, and the end his life. Oskar Schindler, a German industrialist and a member of the Nazi Party, chose to rescue the very individuals. As a result of his action, 1,200 Jewish men, women, and children were spared. Schindler's story is incredible, but many students graduated from high school without ever knowing his name. Whom we remember in history and who we leave out dictates how we understand the world. So why does a figure like Oskar Schindler, who showed us humanity during atrocity, were vanished in so many history books? History books have limited space, so tough choices are made about whose story to include. But these stories aren't neutral. They reflect whose voice we value. In a 2018 interview with historian James Lewin and journalist Sean Illing noted that U.S. history textbook emphasizes national pride and avoid complicating the patriotic story. Lewin said this leads to a history that is horrified and whitewashed, stripping away nuance and hard truth. This issue isn't unique to the U.S. Textbook writers everywhere face pressure to present an acceptable past, often silencing the most vital voice, like the Holocaust victims and survivors. Putting Oskar Schindler in secondary school history textbook is one way to fight back this trend. His story reminds us the horrors of genocide, but also reminds us the isolated act of moral resistance. At a time when so many completely accepted violence or averted their eyes, Schindler chose to resist. He wasn't always a hero. He was a businessman who joined the Nazi Party for selfish reasons. But his change and his final act of courage serve as a reminder that individuals do have the capacity to change. And the choice of the one individual can make a difference. In our world today, with anti-Semitism and hate crimes increase, this is important than ever. Although many historical figures and events have been overlooked, Oskar Schindler deserved to be included in high school history textbook because his action not only gave the voice to Jewish victims of the Holocaust, which is a group often underrepresented in history, but also helped us better understand the importance of moral courage in today's world. My name is Eason, and I'm a student from Taipei Fuxing Bilingual School. I invite you to explore my website to learn more about Oskar Schindler and the powerful legacy he left behind.